Want to learn the very best bet the casino offers? It's on the craps table, but it isn't marked anywhere. It's kind of like ordering a special that's not on the menu. Ready to learn about this game-changing bet? Let's get started. When you make an odds bet, the casino pays out at the true odds, making it a zero house edge bet. Unless you are a skilled card counter in the game of blackjack, you can't do better than the odds bet in craps. Here's how it works. It is an extra wager that is added to a flat bet on the pass, don't pass, come, or don't come. Odds on the pass and come bet is called taking odds. An odds bet on the don'ts is called laying odds. For simplicity, I'm not going to cover laying the odds until we cover the don't bets further in another video. Just know it works opposite the pass and come with odds. Although the total winnings work out to be the same, it is not a very popular way to play because you have to lay out more money to win back less, and you are rooting for a 7 out and will win when most of the table will lose. There are rules for the odds bet. It must be made in multiples of the flat bet, and there is always a limit. For example, if the flat bet is $5 and the odds allowed are 3 times, you can take odds up to $15. The pass line bet is paid 1-to-1, but the odds bet is always paid at the true odds of the point number. The limits will be posted at the table. 3, 4, and 5 times odds is pretty much the standard in most casinos. 3 times for the point numbers 4 and 10, 4 times for the point numbers 5 and 9, and 5 times for the point numbers 6 and 8. Some casinos limit the odds bets to only 2 times, while some allow 10, 20, or even 100 times odds. While the pass line and come are contract bets and cannot be removed, the odds bets can be removed at any time. The casino will happily allow you to remove your odds because they have a zero house edge, but there isn't really a good reason you should ever do so. To make an odds bet is easy. You need to have a pass line bet out, and after a point is established, you stack your chips directly behind the original bet. Let's assume we are at a $5 minimum table with 3, 4, 5 times odds allowed. With the puck in the off position, start off with your $5 pass line bet. This will win, lose, or establish a point with the come out roll. Let's say a 4 is rolled. Remember, with the 4 and the 10, you will be allowed up to 3 times odds. You can now put down $5, $10, or $15 in odds, which would be 3 times the base bet on the pass line. You don't have to place the maximum odds, and as a beginner, maybe you don't have the nerve or the bankroll to do so. Even with single odds, you lower the combined house edge to 0.8%. As you add more odds, it just lowers the house edge more. And of course, you win more because you are wagering more. With single odds and we win on the 4 and 10, we are paid even money or 1-to-1 on the base bet. And because the true odds on the 4 and 10 are 2-to-1, our odds bet is paid at 2-to-1, or in this case, $10 for our $5 odds bet. What if we had the maximum of 3 times odds or $15 behind our pass line bet? We would be paid $5 next to our pass line and 2-to-1 or $30 next to our $15 odds bet. All right, now we are winning some money. Look out though, with a 7 out, we lose all $20, the $5 base bet and the $15 odds bet. With the 5 and 9, you should wager even amounts for your odds because the payoff is 3-to-2. If you wager an odd amount, such as $5 in odds, the payoff would be $7.50. Craps dealers don't deal in small change, so it would be rounded down to $7. It's preferred, and you will be reminded by the dealers to bump up your odds to make for an easier payoff. They will allow you to exceed the maximum by $1 and make the wager an even amount. So for example, with $5 on the pass line, you will wager $6 for single odds when the point is 5 or 9. The $6 in odds will pay $9, a 3-to-2 payoff. This only applies to the point numbers 5 and 9, and because they are the only odd numbers, I like to remember it with this little saying: even odds on the odd numbers. Okay, let's say a 9 is rolled on the come out roll this time. You can now put down 6, 10, 16, or $20 in odds, which would be a max of 4 times the base bet on the pass line. With single odds, we are paid $5 next to the pass line and $9 next to your $6 odds bet. If you maxed out the odds at 4 times, which would be $20 or 4 times the $5 base bet, you would win $5 next to your pass line and $30 next to your odds. 3 to 2 odds is the same as 1.5 times your odds bet. For me, that's a lot easier way to calculate the payoff. If we played a double odds, or in this example $10, the payoff is 1.5 times. Easy math says that's $15. Now on to the points 6 and 8, which typically allows 5 times odds. With $5 on the pass line, we can put $5, $10, $15, $20, or $25 in odds behind. The true odds on the 6 and 8 is 6 to 5. So with single odds down, we would win $5 next to our pass line and $6 next to our $5 odds bet. If we had max odds of $25 down, we would be paid $6 for every $5, which is $30 next to our $25 odds bet. The examples I gave is for a $5 minimum table. If you like to bet more, the same calculations apply. Let's say you bet $20 on the pass line. With a point of 10, you can add up to 3 times your base bet. 3 times your base bet of $20 is $60 in odds. With a 2-to-1 payoff, you would win $20 next to your pass line bet and $120 next to your odds bet. Hopefully you already understand how the come bet works. Taking odds on the come bet work just like the pass line. The difference is they are not self-service bets. You would place your come bet down, let's say $10. The dealer would move it up to the point box. Let's say the point made is a 9. You would lay your odds bet on the table and tell the dealer, odds on my 9 please. I prefer to place the odds on the line between the come and the field. This way it's not mistaken for another come bet. If you wanted to play the max odds, put $40 on the table and tell the dealer, odds on my 9. The dealer will stack your odds on top of, but slightly offset from your base bet. If you win, the dealer will place your bet and the winnings in front of you in the come area. Don't forget to grab them. There is something important about the odds bet you should understand. Making an odds bet does not increase your chance of winning. It does not change the probabilities that your point number will be rolled before the 7. If you can only afford to make $5 bets per round, then don't add odds. The free odds bet is a great deal when you put money on it that you intended to bet anyway. If you were going to bet $20 per round, it would be a better deal to bet $5 on the pass line and back it up with $15 in odds. The overall house edge is lowered and the chance of winning more increases, but you are putting more money at risk in the short term. I know there's a lot of information going on here in this video. My next video release will be on the betting strategy called the 3-point Molly. This will be a live roll where I add odds to pass line and come bets. Watching the repetition of the bets will really help this info sink in and you to understand the odds bet better. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, hit the like button or leave a comment. I'll see you next time, and good luck on coloring up.